Hello everyone, my name is TheUhhoh, and today we're doing some Civilization 5, my most played game on Steam and my least played game on this entire channel, which is actually kind of surprising given that I played Age of Wonders, but I haven't touched Civ, which is, out of all the 4X's, the game that I have the most experience with. So we're going to actually be doing this today. We're going to be playing through an entire Civ campaign. Hopefully, we're going to win! Hopefully. Hopefully. No promises. Despite this being my most played game, I'm still kinda shit at it. So, expect some misplays, but maybe a little less than usual. Anyhow, I'm going to be playing as India today because, well, let's be honest. When it comes to choosing a civilization, you have to balance many things. You have to balance the perks of the civ, you have to balance your strategy, you have to balance a lot of crap. And when you're doing a playthrough, you have to balance the fact that you're going to be pissing people off. So originally I was going to go with the United States, go PC with it, go the hip route, because apparently bashing America is cool today. But then I realized, I live here. And there are people here, and if they see this video, they might try to kill me. So I decided against that and instead went with the other people who probably can't touch me, hopefully. Maybe. Why India? Is it for their overpopulation bonus, which honestly shouldn't be a trait, in the first place, but is anyway? Well, no. No, not at all. I chose India for no specific reason, just because it's India, and I've actually never played as India, so this is going to be interesting. And of course, heading up India, we have the one and only God King Gandhi of the 7th Indian Empire, burner of cities, sieger of Troy. Yes, Gandhi. Renowned warmonger of the civilization universe. We're going to be playing as him, and we're going to go down the warpath. We're taking every single capital, and we're going to burn everything else to the ground. It's going to be great. Well, that's the plan, at least. It's probably going to fall apart. Usually it does. I usually don't go for domination victories. So this is actually the first time I'll be going for one. Let's see if it works. Can we take the most peaceful guy in the world and turn him into literally Hitler? I guess we're going to find out. His bonus is not something I'm used to working with, and it's also not something necessarily good for warmongering, but we'll have to deal with it. I mean, that's part of the fun, isn't it? And here we are, in our world, at our starting location, ironically located next to the most generic river and grasslands physically possible. I don't need any help. I don't even know why it does this. I'm sure I could turn this off in the options menu. The thing is, I don't really play single player a lot. I usually play multiplayer, and I'm pretty sure those are automatically disabled. But yeah, they're not in single player. If those keep appearing, I might have to turn them off. And before you even ask, no, I don't play multiplayer competitively. Not really. I usually just play it with people I know, small groups of people. Never like an 8-man game. Though that would actually be kind of fucking fun. I kind of want to see how an 8-man would go. I'd probably get royally fucked, to be honest with you. Usually I start off by going with a worker. I like to get early production out there, and these things are just going to fucking appear over and over again. And I usually go down the pottery route. Begin making my way towards technology, towards achieving, our basic literature. I usually go for a library rush. I try to get the great library out as quickly as possible because, I'm all about that science. I tend to find that in Civilization, science is the king. You go for science, you win the game. It doesn't matter if it's a science victory, or a cultural victory, or a domination victory. They all ride on science. So if you can get science, you're pretty much set. And down here we have what is possibly one of the worst possible locations in the world, a jungle biome. Yes, jungles. I fucking hate these things. They are literally the worst. Like, I kid you not. I fucking kid you not. Whenever I get a jungle start, I will just re-roll. I'm that guy. I'll re-roll when I get a jungle start. I'm gonna be honest with you, I will, because they are literally Hitler. No, they're worse than Hitler. They're fucking Stalin. They are really annoying, mostly because in the early game they deter your ability to create tile improvements and get production. Now they do provide more food than a forest does, but they take longer to chop down. They're a pain in the ass to chop down, and you actually have to go for a later game technology. I think it's bronze working before you can chop them down, which basically means that my entire strategy of getting this worker out and rushing the library will not work if I spawn in a jungle. Luckily, we're not necessarily in the jungle, but it is close enough to warrant some concern if we decide to settle towards this location. I do think we'll probably have the technology to deal with it by then, though. So, yeah. This is looking okay. This is a decent start. I've had better starts before, but we can deal with it. Fuck off, advisors. Okay, I usually go down the tradition tree because tradition generates a lot of food and a lot of happiness. And given that we're playing as Gandhi, we're not going to be playing as a wide civilization. That's the opposite of what you want to do with the Warlord Gandhi. With Warlord Gandhi, you want to go tall. You want to make your cities as tall as possible, stack as much population in them as possible, and burn everything else that you capture. At least that's what I think you have to do. Mind that I haven't read anything about this, but I'm making the assumption that when I go to war with people, I'm going to want to burn every city except the capital. And holy crap, we couldn't have asked for a worse partner to be next to. That, I think, is the border of the Warlord of Rome himself, Julius fucking goddammit. Shit. Welcome. Rome is true to her allies, death to her enemies. Which are you? Well, that's great. We spot next to an early game Warmonger. So, we basically got competition now. We basically have a competition. Who's going to win? Julius Caesar, renowned for burning down cities, taking over the entirety of Europe, or Gandhi, who staged a peaceful protest against another empire? I guess we'll see. Will peace actually win this time? I say will peace win. Let's be honest, it's going to be an all-out fucking war. Actually, I'm going to go for mining first. That way I can chop down the forests near me. I'll probably buy some of these tiles if I have the money, which I think I do. I like to get at least one forest out so I can chop down the trees and just rush the library. That's usually more vital when it comes to having a player in your game. Less so with AIs, because I tend to find the AIs actually kind of stupid. This is one thing I'm actually not used to. The people I play with usually like to turn the barbarian encampments off. So that's one thing I'm not used to. I have to keep my warrior close to Delhi in order to prevent my worker from getting stolen. Shit. Well, that cuts off my early exploration. I need to get him back. Because the worker's about to spawn. I'd rather have him safe. Better be safe than sorry. Alright, thanks. I don't... go away. I really need to turn those fuckers off. I'll be sure to do that when I get the chance. I don't even know why they're on. I've played this game for over 300 hours, and they don't ever appear in multiplayer either, which is, again, the thing that I play the most. I don't really play single player too much. I play it I think I played it once, and that was as Arabia. But yeah, mostly I play multiplayer here. Get aristocracy. I'm going to get my warrior to stay in Delhi just to keep an eye on my worker. Because I do not want to lose him. It took literally years to get him, and oh fucking hell, the barbarian hordes are coming. Can't you fucking attack Rome? I mean, can't we just follow the Rise logic here? Send the fucking barbs to fucking Rome, let them burn it down. Fucking Boudica walking down the streets. That'd be great if you could do that, guys. It'd be fucking fantastic. Go away. Jesus. Okay, I'm going to turn those off real quick. Okay, I'm back, and the advisors are now turned off. Thank God, because that was getting really fucking annoying. Alright, just take these guys out. I kind of didn't expect them to talk too much, or otherwise I would have just done that faster. But apparently they were talking literally about everything. Like, literally everything. It's like, oh, you just used your unit on a barbarian. Barbarians are nasty people. Like, yeah. You don't need to... Oh, shit. Oh, no. Gotta get you out of there. Come on, get in the city. I am not actually used to dealing with barbarians, so maybe that advice would have been actually useful. I'm gonna get you out this side instead to work on the farm over there. Because I think it saves progress on these improvements. I'm pretty sure it does. I'm gonna go for writing. Rush the library as quickly as possible. I'm gonna go for... Can I actually do a production focus right now without, Now, I'll sacrifice growth. Not a good idea. I'll just go with a regular focus, and then I'll set it to production once we get the library going out. Well, it looks like Gandhi's campaign to rule the world through extreme domination has already begun, by pacifying the locals. As is the typical strategy of every wannabe empire, we must pacify the local population, kill off all their tribes and villages. To which, to be fair, is kind of already being done thanks to, you know, the ruins throughout the map, which, again, they don't really make sense. Like, what is the story behind these ruins exactly? The ancient ruins that dot the map and hold technology more advanced than your civilization can obtain, allegedly at the start of human civilization itself. It almost implies that every Civ game is the aftermath of some great war that wipes out humanity, which, to be fair, I wouldn't be surprised that's usually the path Civ goes to begin with. That, or it's like the science ending where, you know, you fly off to Alpha Centauri but somehow forget how to use a gun along the way. Or how to build a bridge, or grow food, or do anything. Actually, there's no need to go for a monument. We're going down the tradition tree, so we should be fine. Oh, shit. Okay, that's just Rome. It's just Rome, guys! Got nothing to worry about. It's not like he's gonna kill us or anything. At least TheUhhoh's got this river here, you know, to protect us. They actually have to cross this river to attack the city, which gives them a combat debuff, which we can definitely abuse, and I certainly intend on doing so. We're going to have to take Rome out quickly, or at least get a standing army quickly, because they're going to become a problem early on. We could try to get them on our side, theoretically. We have nothing to trade, though. Shit. This is not a good starting area for Gandhi. It really isn't. Well, it's a good starting area, it's just not a good neighbor to have. This is a warmonger spawning next to is arguably the most... Oh, look! Apparently, we are the people that smile the least in the world, whereas Augustus Caesar is slightly above us, though still kind of shit. How the fuck you're supposed to make your civilization happy at this point of the game, I have no idea. But apparently people are doing it. Maybe someone spawned next to the Fountain of Youth. I guess that's possible. I've never actually had the luxury of that happening to me, though I would really want it to, so please, Civ map generation gods, bestow me the gift of being near the Fountain of Youth at least once before Civ 6. At least once. It would be much appreciated. Shit, he's already got a spearman! Okay, we now have the technology we were looking for, and we can now rush the library. Let's try to get this out. I'm building a mine right now, which should hopefully increase our production. I know I could go for the stone, but I need masonry before I can do that, and I'm going to try to rush for philosophy, so I need to get calendar done, at the very least. And then I can probably make my way towards masonry. I'm going to just keep my warrior here in the city, because, you know, I don't really want to get involved in the barbarian wars, necessarily. Gandhi's rise to power shall come through the fall of Rome. No more, no less. Well, actually, I'll accept more if that's offered to me. You know, I wouldn't mind taking Rome and America and all of the other super empire states and warmongers down before the game can kick off. That'd be very nice, actually, but I highly doubt it's going to happen. Could get a trade route going with Rome. That would be risky for my economy because, well, you know, if he declares war on me, which he probably is going to, I won't have a fallback route. I'll be reliant on him for income. But at the same time, he'll be kind of reliant on me for some money. I'll be giving him money, so he'll be less likely to directly attack immediately. He'll still attack, he just won't attack as quickly. Oh god, Rome's borders are already expanding. We don't have plantations yet, we can't do that. Still chop down the forest at least, that'll cut down some of the production time and we can actually get some work progress on the Great Library. I think I can chop down forests outside of my own territory. I don't know if it provides as much production.